Earlier this week, the new season of Pokémon GO had kicked off, and this is of course Memories in Motion. And with this season, we saw a new format of daily gameplay in Pokémon GO, and they are calling it Daily Discoveries. Now, with this new format, there are certainly a lot of vast improvements to every different aspect of the gameplay, but they also removed one key aspect of the gameplay that a lot of players are now feeling very disappointed about. And I want to talk about that in this video. I really do think we need to take a deep dive into the new format and talk about all the pros and cons. Hey, how's it going everyone? Jinsula here with a brand new Pokemon Go video. I hope your day is going really well, and let's get right into it. So earlier this week, we saw the kickoff of the new season, Memories in Motion, and one of the big aspects of this new season was a complete shift on how we do daily content in Pokemon Go. Namely, they added something called Daily Discoveries, in which every single day, there's going to be certain bonuses tied to certain aspects of Pokemon Go that will enhance your daily gameplay and kind of give you a structured plan for how you could spend your week. In my opinion, I feel like this was a positive change. I really like the concept of daily discoveries. I feel like it is a good direction for Pokemon Go, specifically because when it comes to certain in-game events and certain bonuses, it really was difficult to get you excited unless those specific events were happening, namely when it comes to PvP. There are certain events like battle weekends and certain PvP related events that would give you bonuses for PvP and that would drive you to do more PvP battles during those specific events. But having a weekly event on a specific day to have a certain bonus that would get you to do more PvP, I think that was a pretty cool idea. And then of course, there's a lot of other bonuses that are actually really good that we're going to be getting every single week, like the trading bonuses that are on Fridays. And all the weekend stuff are really cool as well. Basically, I feel like this was a good idea, and the execution, in my opinion, was actually pretty good. But unfortunately, there is a bit of a drawback with this new Daily Discoveries format. Specifically on Tuesdays, they actually removed Pokemon Spotlight Hours. This is something that has been a staple in Pokemon Go for the past several years, and it's no longer going to be a part of the game. I think a lot of players are really disappointed about this, mainly because when it comes to Tuesdays, there were definitely certain aspects of the Spotlight Hour that greatly benefited players. Like for example, if there was a candy transfer bonus, you could save up all your legendaries and wait till that candy transfer bonus Spotlight Hour and then transfer all those legendaries for extra candies. Sometimes there was a double Stardust Spotlight Hour with a bonus Stardust Pokemon like Trubbish, and those were always a great way to get yourself a crazy amount of Stardust within just 1 hour. Namely, it was just something that a lot of players relied on for a variety of different aspects of Pokemon Go. But with this one sort of event that's going away, I think a lot of players are feeling it. I just see online a lot of people very disappointed that there no longer is a Spotlight Hour to look forward to every single week. I still feel like for them to remove Spotlight Hour was something that was a bit of a misstep. I do agree with a lot of players' frustrations that maybe they shouldn't have gotten rid of it. I really do think what they could have done is had it still in the game and have a day dedicated to Spotlight Hour. Maybe they could have integrated Spotlight Hour in a way that made sense for Tuesdays. Maybe they could have had multiple Spotlight Hours where the Spotlight Hour Pokemon would be the Pokestop Showcase Pokemon. I really do not know. But for them to completely remove Spotlight Hour, it's something that I just really do not get. Mainly because it was something that was incredibly popular. A lot of people actually cared about Spotlight Hour, whether it be for the different bonuses or whatever Pokemon that they spotlighted. It just didn't make sense for them to take it away. That's just my own personal opinion. But regardless of that, I think the Daily Discovery format is actually pretty good. And I think it's something they could continue to build on. I think in future seasons, we're going to see different things with the daily discoveries. Maybe they will integrate incense, or maybe they'll do something more with raid battles. I don't know, but it's a good start. It is certainly a nice thing for Pokemon Go. I really like the idea of it. I just kind of wish they did not take away Spotlight Hour, but who knows? Maybe in a future season they'll bring back Spotlight Hour. Maybe this is something temporary just for this season. I don't know what the case may be, but it's gonna feel different without Spotlight Hours from this point on. Now, another thing that I did want to bring up regarding this new season is in regards to the new in-game events format, specifically around monetization. Right now, we have the 30th anniversary celebration event, which has a Go Pass, and I actually like it a lot. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I think the new Go Pass system is actually pretty good. Basically, what they're gonna be doing is have in-game events last for an entire week, regardless of whatever the in-game event is, and they're going to tie a Go Pass to it. Sure, some people could look at that as aggressive monetization, but I actually like the idea of there being additional rewards that you can get just by playing the game, and if you decide to do so, you could spend money for some additional rewards. I really like that idea, because before it just felt like you either had to buy the in-game tickets every single time, or you just choose not to buy the in-game tickets every single time, and it just didn't feel that streamlined. That's just my own personal take on it, but yeah, the Go Pass mechanic I think is pretty good, so I'll give credit where credit is due. I really like it. And of course, another thing is, well, in regards to this season, a lot of people are looking at it as the season of nerf. Like, they're nerfing a lot of different parts of Pokemon Go. I mean, certainly there is a lot of complaints that players are now voicing regarding Pokemon Go. I think that is always going to be a given. But I think if we take a step back, we could look at this season as actually a big positive move for Pokemon Go. That's just my opinion. The daily discoveries thing is actually really good if you look at it. I know some players are complaining about it. They feel like it's just too structured of gameplay, but I really do think if you look at the merits of it, it's actually a pretty good thing for Pokemon Go. And yeah, I'm gonna stand by that. I don't know. This is all just kind of conjecture at this point. I'm not really, I don't know. It just feels like it's good to play Pokemon Go lately. This new season is actually pretty good, in my opinion. I've been having a lot of fun, and there's a lot of great things in store. That's just kind of how I've been perceiving it, but yeah, I don't know. If you disagree with me, I'd definitely like to know why. So if you have different opinions, make sure you share them in the comment section down below. I'd definitely like to hear it, and yeah, maybe we can have a great discussion. Maybe you can change my mind. I don't know, but yeah, make sure you share them in the comments below. And yeah, that's essentially going to be it for this video. If you really enjoyed it and you want to support my channel, make sure you hit that like button for this video and make sure you subscribe if it's your first time here. And also make sure you turn on that notification bell so you know exactly when I upload videos. Also, make sure you go and check out the links in the description below. One of them is to my Patreon page, and if you decide to become a paid Patreon member, I'm actually going to add you to my Pokemon Go friends list. So all that good stuff like remote raids, like building up the friendship levels, all that good stuff. Make sure you go and check out my Patreon if you want to do that with me. And there's also a link to my Etsy store where I'm creating a whole bunch of stuff for anime and K-pop. Those are my two biggest passions in life. And if those are also your passions, maybe you'll find something that you will like. So make sure you go and check it out. Again, I'll put a link to that in the description below as well. And yeah, that's it. That's going to be it for this video. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself today, and I'll catch you in the next one.